Compound interest is an example of how you can use sequences in a real world setting. If you have simple interest, where you just have the principal and then plus the principal times the interest rate times the time, that's an arithmetic sequence. But compound interest we've looked at before with this formula, and that's a geometric sequence because we're multiplying times this common ratio. So let's think about an example problem just to kind of review this. We've looked at it before. If we have interest compounded for 2 years at an interest rate of 4%, how much will be in the account if $200 was initially put in? So our principal amount is $200. So if we want to know how much is in the account, we're looking for that term at 2 years. So we start with $200 and we plug in our interest rate in decimals, our time in years, multiply that all out, and you have 216.32. So this will be, we'll have the initial one we start out, then we'll have a term at first year, and then we'll have the second year at time t equals 2. So this is like a 0, a 1, a 2, and we can keep going for this geometric sequence that is compound interest. Now, do you need to memorize this formula? You probably should be pretty familiar with the compound interest formula. By this point, though, hopefully you already know it, and it makes perfect logical sense as well. So you need to make sure you understand why it makes perfect logical sense, and that'll help you to remember it. But you need to be able to apply the formula, if nothing else. So make sure you have practiced some problems with those.